Okay. So we have a beautiful surprise. We're honored that the Los Angeles Italia Film Festival gets to have a wonderful Oscar-nominated director again for this incredible movie that you just saw with his personal and moving story to his life, which I'm sure he will tell you about. And of course, he's already, all of us, we need to wish him luck to win this year again after 2014 with the great beauty, La Grande Bellezza. We're so blessed to have him here tonight. And the moderator of the Q&A will be the director of the Italian Cultural Institute. Where is he? Emanuele Amendola. Please welcome to the stage Paolo Sorrentino.
Thank you very much. She's Lidia, my translator.
Okay, here we are. Can you hear me okay up there? No. Okay. Is this on? Okay, I guess. Is this on? No. Okay, fine. We will share. What a great honor being here with you, Paolo, tonight. Actually, you have to know, I had the luck and privilege to meet Paolo Sorrentino last October. We were in Washington, D.C., and the promotion of The Hand of God was in full swing. And tonight, we are here again, and Paolo is in the running for Best International Feature at the Academy Awards. For the second time, he already won with The Great Beauty in 2014. So, Paolo, how does it feel to be back to Los Angeles and waiting for the big night?
I am very happy, very relaxed. The front runner is another guy, so I am very, very. I am ready to go to the ceremony and to see the winner in front of me.
No, you're always too modest. So, obviously, the audience here is all keeping their fingers crossed. So let's start from the beginning. The Hand of God is obviously and probably your most intimate film ever. It is your story. So how did you know and when did you know that this was the right time to tell your story to the audience?
2 years ago, I turned on 50, and I thought it was the right moment to do a movie that was important for me. I don't know. 50 was an age that I started to do i bilanci, come si dice? To take stock. And so I decided to do this movie. So that's it. There are not too many movies that a director, a filmmaker can do after the 50s, because it's a very tiring work. So I have to choose the most important movies I want to do, and this was the first of the list of the movies that I want to do.
And yes, obviously, because as we mentioned, you talk about your personal story. Was it a process that, in a way, changed the way you look at your past, at your childhood? What did you learn from making this film?
Nothing, because it was my story. I knew my story. I didn't learn nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah.
Well, obviously, what I meant is like, you might look at things from a different perspective. But talking about perspectives, let's talk a little bit about Filippo Scotti, who is very talented, is so brilliant in this film. So I wanted to ask you, how did you cast him, and how did you know he was the right one to play this part?
He was the best actor I met among many young Napolitan actors, and he was shy, not at ease with the world. It was exactly what I was looking for. And after several auditions, he confirmed that he was able to play the main character of a movie. Yeah. That was the reason why I chose him. Yeah.
He obviously great. He did a great job. So I also wanted to mention another important person who worked on this film, the director of photography, Dario D'Antonio, because the visuals and the photography of the film is just amazing. I was working with her, and what did you try to capture together?
It was great. We know each other since many years, because she was the camera operator of all my previous movies, and we worked together for other commercials or short movies where she was my DOP. Then she made several movies with other directors, and it was great. And then she comes from Naples. She knows very well the city, and also our families come more or less from a similar origin, and so we didn't need to talk too much about this movie. She knew the environment, the mood, and the city, and so it was very easy to work with her.
And this actually, it's a very good link to my next question, because this film also tells us a lot about Naples. You know, The Great Beauty was your tribute to Rome, and this is in a way your tribute to Naples. So what did you want to represent of Naples on screen, and what do you want the audience to know about Naples, especially the non-Italian audience?
No, nothing, because Naples is a dangerous city. All directors that try to describe Naples, they meet many people that say no, but it's not right, it's not correct. So in order to avoid this risk, the only thing I did was to put on the stage the city that I was used to know when I was young. So nobody can say, no, this is not real. It's real because it's exactly the places where I grew up, and the places that I knew when I was young in Naples. So there is not an idea about Naples. There is just the Naples that I knew.
Thank you. And actually, this brings me to another aspect of your film. One of the most interesting and significant part of the film is the conversation between Fabietto and Capuano. And something very important is said there, which is a cosa serve il cinema? A niente, però distrae da cosa? Dalla realtà. And I'm summarizing in English. What's the purpose of cinema? It doesn't serve any purpose, but its point is that it can distract you from reality, which is mediocre, which is a great paradox, because this film is about reality, it's about your life. But what I wanted to ask you is, what did Capuano teach you that you value the most, and who else also had an influence on you during your growing up?
Capuano influenced me because he is always full of vitality, exactly the opposite of me, and so I tried to learn his vitality without having success. But it was important for me to insist to try to do this work, and then we had a wonderful relationship based on disagreement about everything, and this was very stimulating for me, more than for him. Yeah.
I can imagine. So, I have 2 more questions before I go to my last question. And they're going to be very brief. It's something that many people ask me, curiosities that probably you've been asked many times before. So the first one is about the character of the sister. What is she doing constantly in the bathroom? I have to tell you, I grew up in a household with 3 older sisters. And when I think about my childhood, one of the things I remember the most is long waiting times for the bathroom.
I don't know what she did, because she was in the bathroom, I was outside, so I don't know. I can even, because she was older than me of 13 years, so I can imagine that she was making up, put makeup on for the boyfriend. I imagine. I don't know if there are more serious problems. I don't know.
The same case with my sister too. And second question about Maradona, but I would like to add something else to that, because obviously you've been asked many times, have you ever met Maradona? But also what I wanted to ask you is, what do you think he would think, or what would you like he would think if we could see this film?
This is a good question. I don't know. No, I met Maradona once. After that I won the award, he called me, but I was on the plane going back to Rome, and the hostess said to me, switch off the phone, so I didn't speak with him. And second time I met in a football match, but he was arguing with the girlfriend. So he was not too much available to speak with other people. He was fighting. So my meeting, so I don't know what I want. I would love to, but it's impossible, of course, to meet him and to speak slowly, without distractions, but it's not possible. But I don't know what, I don't know. So no, and really the last question for you, which is also for our audience here in the room, what would you like people to take away from this film? What is the message that you would like to inspire? No, it's very important that the movies must not have the message. This is the most important condition in order to do a good movie. At any rate, the movie has a small idea in the end, above all for the young people, and the idea is that there is a future for everybody also, even if sometime in the life of a young person is difficult to understand that there is the future, because sometimes the future looks like dark and hidden. Yeah, that's it.
It's a very powerful message of hope.
Thank you.
Is much needed, especially these days, considering what's going on in the world. And before leaving you, I would like to call back on stage our kind host, actress Sofia Milo, for the last part of the program. And again, Paolo, grazie mille for spending this time with us tonight. Paolo Sorrentino.
So I go.
No, stay.
I stay.
Because we have a little surprise for you.
Whose microphone? Okay. No, you're staying, the guest of honor. Just one more minute, something special. I would like to invite on the stage our Consul General, Silvia Chiave, who is going to give you an award.
Thank you very much.
Bravo Paolo, grazie. Some of us has seen the movie for the third or the fourth time. Che questo premio sia di buonissimo auspicio. We're so proud of you, Paolo. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.